Sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. I know it's hard to be polite, and it's easy being petty. My mama used to tell me, gotta use you when he ready. Man, it's crazy how my brother said it could have been my cell. It's either prison or a grave, that's what everybody tell me. Man, life ain't a beach, it's a female dog. I'm staying 10 toes down, though I still might fall. Oh yeah, now I done came through, knocking pictures off you all. Cause loving people who persecute you, it's still a tough be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel like disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say, sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, but you still can't hurt me. But you just can't hurt me. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. What the hell? You just can't hurt me, no. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words can't hurt me. No, your words can't hurt me. What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and I'm back again to do something I haven't done in a long time, and that's talk about the Troll Wonder over there. And you may think, and he wants you to believe that he's has no longer an interest in me, but he's gonna forever have an interest in me because he can't stop doing what he likes to do best, which is mess with me. So these last couple of weeks have been pretty good because I haven't really paid him no attention, but I think he's angry and he's mad because here's a video. Let me see if I can find it. That Don Thack just posted up. And I think this video is what is. I think this video has set him off. I think this video has set him off like the little girl that he is. This video has set him off. Anytime he goes and pays for, anytime he goes out and pays his hard-earned cash on extra views and bots for his YouTube channel, that means he's ramping up the stupid again. What I mean by stupid is like, just wait, folks. I'm not going to be on the internet at all because I'm going to be too busy in therapy next week and probably be too wore out to do anything. But I'm just letting you guys know he's going to start ramping up the stupid. Mainly because I'm animating again, and I'm doing it and not paying no attention, and I'm continuing to work and do great things. Also, I said I was going to do another GoFundMe to fundraise to get another motion capture suit. These are things that are for me, not for him. But he gets angry, mad, and jealous when he hears me talking about the future. Because he's obviously left in the past. What's up, Onyx? He's obviously left in the past. And the past is where I left him many, many months ago. Because, like I said, I haven't did a video like this in a while where I actually used that thumbnail to let you all know. But I've already told some people that I've sent out emails that he's going to be acting like a complete fool. And he is. He's already started his little thing on the internet where he's starting to email people, and he don't think I know who gets what. That's the thing about it. He doesn't know that I know who gets what. It ain't like nobody tells me when they get an email from him what he does, but I just keep it to myself, and I ask them, please don't repeat what I say. Please don't repeat what you've got. Just keep it. Give me a copy, and I'm just gonna run it to the judge and let them know that he won't stop. He's not gonna stop. He said he's not gonna stop. He said he won't stop. He's there. There's no reason. He feels there's no reason for him to stop because he feels like that I'm a weak person. He feels he's the weak, trying to figure out if I'm weaker than him, and he's been testing me every day to see how much weaker I am. Well, the thing about it is I'm still here. Everything that he's done, every little funny trick he's done to derail my channel, to take down my channel, to I guess to make me toxic as he is, has failed. For I can do a stream, and I can do streams. I get 100 people in my streams a day now. When I stream, I stream for a very long period of time, and he tries to, the longer my streams are, he tries to demonetize them. But what they do now is about as fast as he demonetizes them, I get not only do I get the money that I missed out on, I also get my videos out there quicker and faster and get them demonetized faster. So I don't even complain about that no more. And he knows I don't complain about it no more because it's useless, because we know he's a child and that's what he does. And I don't care. I know how to take care of it. I know how to fix it. He tries to break it. That's his whole thing. He wants to break me, and it's never going to happen. I mean, it'll take a lot to break me than he thinks. So if you can't break somebody, I mean, he thinks I'm weak and he can break me, and it's not going to happen. But I know I can break him, and I've already done it. I've gotten rid of many of his channels. I've put him out the Fortnite Miximo business. And whatever else, or whoever else is breathing down his neck because he's selling stolen crap over there on the pirated site known as Gumroad. So the whole thing about it is that unfortunately, XNK, who is a very respected guy in the tech world who talks about 3D stuff, 3D animation, he made a mistake. And like everybody else does, make a mistake, and they come across. All right, thanks, Spider. Um, just like just like uh, just like other things he's done, and he's fooled many of people. Ask NK at the first one. He fooled me. He's fooled a lot of people into thinking that he's something that he's not. That he's a bigger person that he pretends to be. He's just a running joke. All right, he's just a running joke. He is something that he made up in his mind, and he's trying to live by this mantra that he's somebody to be respected and acknowledged as a superior being or something like that, and he's not. He's really not. He is a 54-year-old man living in his mom's garage, doing nothing all day but staying on the computer and making it hard for everybody else. And what I mean by hard is that things that most people don't do in their spare time, he does it as a full-time job. He does it for his full-time job is to stalk, harass, steal, and it's a repeat thing. And you would think somebody who's in their mid-50s on their way to their early 60s will actually get a clue and think about what retirement's going to look like, but he's not. His retirement is like non-existent because he's never done nothing. He's never saved nothing. His retirement is whatever his mom leaves him, which he could probably live off of for a couple of years at most. What he does, and then on top of that, it's what his brothers and sisters get and leave him with as well, because his mom's estate, will have to be sold, and they're definitely not going to give it to him. He knows that. But his whole thing is to use his mother as an excuse for him to unleash this torrent of abusive behavior against people, everybody. And then he uses me as his pincushion. But the problem with this pincushion is it's made out of steel, and it's a little bit harder to get under that skin than he thinks it is. I've actually seen him go insane because he can't get at me or get me to do what he wants me to do. He's done many things to me, and folks, let me tell you, none of it has really worked. And the thing about it is, I did things to him that worked because he does illegal shit and he thinks that he can do it and get away with it. And I've proved that he's wrong. He thought that he could keep lying. I don't think Joe ever had to had held any real job. And when people expose his scams, then he thinks he has to attack me. Well, funny thing you should say about that, because for some reason, Joe do these scams and he cheats people, and then what happens is that he'll come after you and say the reason why he's doing this is because you said something about his mother, and then you say, okay, Joe, when did I do something to your mother? You know, and he not just to me, but to a whole fleet of people. His mother is the reason why he claims that why he does the things he does, why he steals, why he's still living with her at the rightful age of 50 something, and even why he does drugs. You know, he blames it all. I mean, he says because of his mother, he has to do these things. You know, now if you ever went to Lou Thorsby and asked Lou, say, Lou, is this true? She would probably say no. You know, just like when in a police report that I'm hopefully will have soon in my hands, thanks to a Mr. Sprader. I'm going to have a police report. I'm going to read it, you know, on the 14th to the judge about him he went to a court and basically perjured himself to try to say that I was involved with the shit that he created between him and this man. The problem is that Joe started something and then tried to get me involved in it by saying I was the one who put him up to it, but I was not the one. And me and Sprader definitely, see, Mr. Sprader wasn't mad at me, because Joe tried to lie and tried to manipulate him. He thinks he got this manipulation game. But here's the thing. He tried to lie and said that he got mad because people are calling his mom. He has no proof. Nobody has called his mom within the time period that he claims they. He keeps on claiming. He has that one video of me back in 2016 when I tried to call him to reason with him so he can stop the stupid shit, and I wind up calling and his mom gets the phone, and I asked the lady, I said, is Joseph Earl Mcpeek there? She said no, and then she gave me his real phone number to call him, and that's what I did. Nothing else was said past that point, but for Joe, that was so traumatizing for him that he tries to use that as an excuse to do the bullshit that he does, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's very funny that he tries to. And I asked him when he pulls up my emails and he pulls up the video of me talking to Ben and telling Ben, I was laughing because it was funny that I called his number and I got his mom instead, so that was strange. I laughed and I said it was it, but Joe takes that video. And he goes to the police and shows the video. Years after this happened, then he goes and puts it on YouTube. And then he says, he killed my mother. And it's obviously, I mean, if he really wants to go that route, I'm going to just basically say, when did this happen? I mean, where's all these instances that I called it? And you just can't say that because I've already admitted that I made the call. But the call was for you, but your mom answered the phone. I've already explained that, and there was nothing else said after that. And that was years ago. If that call was so bad, why didn't he do something back then? Why didn't he take it to the police back then and make a police report about it? He didn't, because he didn't have nothing to report. But now he's trying to say, I'll fully welcome him to show up on the 14th of June. No, I haven't forgot about. Anybody's forgetting about the 14th? I haven't. I want him to show up and use his proof. I want him to show my emails and show everything and point at the reason why he's doing this, right? The reason why he's doing this to me and it's substantial just every day. You know, Idiot Joe posted his mom's number all over the internet with the label True Bones all over it. Joe has no standing when people think they are called a company. Exactly. So he claims he has this stuff, but I tell you, I have stuff. I have all the stuff he's done after the fact. I mean, I don't give a fuck about 6, 7 back. So only thing I give a fuck about is the day that I went in, right? The day I went to court, got granted my protection order, and I have pages of bullshit he's done. Most of the shit I've already filed for contempt, right? So when the 14th gets here and I hand them the second one, now Joe's working on the third one, so I'm gonna have 2 more packets to give to them about the shit he keeps doing. He keeps emailing me. He knows he's not supposed to email me, but I still get his emails, and they're constant. And I have proof. I have proof of it. I have my emails to prove that he keeps emailing me for his fucking sex moves animation, and he does it every month. He does it more than 5 times a month. He knows he's sending me this shit. He knows He knows I get this shit. He knows it. Why even bother even bringing it up? The only person I'm gonna bring this up to is to the judge, and let him know he still emails me. He still contacts me. You know, not only that, but he's contacting other people to do his bidding because he can't do it directly to me no more. So he calls people that I know to get them to do his bidding. You know, so it's funny. It's funny how he's now ramping up the stupid again because he wants to see if he can get me off kilter to stop working on my projects. Now, I did tell you I was going to stop working on my project, but that'll be only for online because I want to do some stuff offline for a little while. And I actually didn't stream it all last week. He streamed like maybe twice last week instead of every day. But I've been having successful streaming. My views have went up. Everything is good. You know, everything is good. Everything is a lot better than I expected when I got out the hospital. But he wants me to go down the rabbit hole with him again, you know, and I haven't since I haven't. You know, I go over there and look at his video every once in a while and look how stupid he's acting, and then I say something about it, then I go right back to working on my shit. You know, so far this week, folks, I have completed 20 minutes of animation. What would be better to sell, an ebook of Joe's transcripts with videos, or a hardcover book with court transcripts, images with a bonus U.S.B? I think all of that. You know, so he's ramping up the stupid again, folks. And the reason why, because this set him off. You know, anytime somebody from this camp, this community, does something, he goes berserk. And it's because this guy, XNK, had accidentally did something that we knew. I knew something like this was going to happen, and I knew something like this was going to happen because Joe's such a good liar, and it just shows how much work needs to be done to make everybody aware of this con man. So he's just a, I guess he's just a deep embedded zit. You know, the kind of zit you get. I mean, when you're a teenager, you get one of those zits that's like deep embedded in your nose, and it's there for like weeks. It never goes away, and then it'll finally come up the surface, and then it'll pop it, and then you got blood going everywhere. Yeah, that's what the fuck he is. A fucking embedded nose zit, and no matter what you do or how long you scratch at it, it's just gonna sit there and fester until you stop scratching at it. You know. So what happened is that SNK did a video, and in the video, NK had said something about True Bones. True Bones being an innovator in animation, which is not true. And the thing about this is that we got the proof that he's not an innovator, because not only do we have proof that he's been stealing content from Mixamo, he's been stealing content from Activision, he's been stealing this shit, and he's been doing it for years. But he's also a racist, a bigot, a harasser, a stalker, and everything. And we have the PPOs and the videos to prove that he's all these things and above. We're trying to help people not ruin their lives by getting involved with this man. You will ruin your life because he won't stop. He's a relentless old man living with his mom who doesn't have shit to do. He doesn't have to pay rent. He doesn't have to pay for his internet. He doesn't have to do nothing but sit up at his house and collect whatever crazy money that he's getting once a month. You know, so X and K actually made that mistake, and people from the community, I'm not gonna say what community, but people from this community came in here and told X and K, and X and K actually looked into it, and he saw the videos, which were good. He saw all the videos. The dude's a racist. He's a bigot. He's a crook. He's a thief, and all the above. Now, why would I say these things without no proof? Well, I have proof. I have years and years of proof. All right, that he does all the things that he has done, not does, but done, and still doing the things that he did, which gave me and brought me to this conclusion that he's a thief, a crook, a bigot, and an all-around liar. All right? There is nothing else. There's nothing else. I mean, I would like somebody to disprove. I mean, it's one thing to say these things about somebody, but it's another thing to try to disprove it. And to this day, no one has come to me and disproven that the guy isn't a bigot. He doesn't steal from nobody, and he doesn't lie to nobody, and he's not a crook. Did I say crook already? Yeah, crook. No one has come to me to make me shut up about my opinion on this fool. Nobody. Nobody. I will sit in front of a judge. And tell the judge he's a crook, he's a bigot, and have the proof to back it up. Because he does this shit on YouTube. He does this shit all day. I would even say, yeah, he had his videos taken down because of the racist content. I mean, hardcore racist shit that he was doing. He got his YouTube channel taken down because of all the content and IPs that he was infringing upon. So, how is he not this? Only person that thinks he's not this is Joe himself. He thinks everything he does is right by the book, and it's not. The thing about it is he's listening to me right now, and he knows what I'm saying is right. I have outperformed this man for like the last 7 years, and everything for me is going upward, while he keeps spiraling downwards. I mean, let's take this for instance. I went to the hospital because of an emergency, right? Everybody knows about it. And while I was there, a couple people approached me about, you should do a GoFundMe. I didn't want to do it because I know how this works with Joe. And I told him, like, yeah, but I'll do it, but I know I won't make a video for it because as soon as I make a video for it, this fool's going to get it taken down. So they made a video and they posted it up. And Joe did everything he possibly could to get rid of the video. He's still trying to get rid of that video today. And he tried to go and attack my GoFundMe, which they sent me an email back saying, oh, my account is okay. It's fine. Matter of fact, I think the GoFundMe is closed now. But it is what it is, folks. He tried. You got a man in the hospital who just lost his limbs, and you right there trying to punish him because you have nothing else to do. There is no reason for him to do what he did. But he did it. And he did it every day. And he did it every day to prove a point. Which was he's a moron. No human I know would ever do that to anybody. But him. When I think of the worstest thing that somebody can be, I just think about him. Because he is. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. I should be bitter, angry, mad, and a whole bunch of things. But I'm not. I just know if I have to keep myself above the stupidity. I have to keep myself going. Because if I bring myself back down to his stupid shit, which is following his videos, watching his videos. And I used to do that. I used to watch his videos. I don't watch them. I don't. Because he wants me to stop what I'm doing so he can pursue his ignorance, his stupid shit. Then he wants my audience to look at his stupid shit. He did it today. I just ignored him. He went after, I just ignored him. Well, actually, I went to his channel and I said, look, everybody, he's trying to take down the videos that he made. These are videos he made that he claims he don't make. Of the things he don't say, but he said them in the videos. You can see his face. You see his mouth moving on his body, on his face, saying the things that he say, doing the things that he does. But he wants people to pretend that he's not doing it and pretended I'm the evil person because I call him out every time. You see, I'm not a pretender. I actually have goals. I actually have things that I want to do and accomplish, and he can't stand it. That, my friends, is the core of a true hater. You can't even stand a man surviving and going through recovery. You hate that so much. You want somebody to feel as much disparaged as you, and you wish to keep this shit up. What's up, Donnie? So he wants to keep the shit up, and I've already sent the emails out. I sent the emails out last week telling everybody he's about to start ramping up the stupid. It's a couple of more weeks until I go back to the court and finally sign the last of the documents to start the 3-year protection order against them, and also to actually to file the final contempt charges. So I'm just going to do it all in one day. It'll probably be after the 3rd. I'll do this stuff after the 3rd because that's when my dad said he'll be able to take me down there. I mean, so if somebody want to make a documentary, they can make a documentary about this shit, you know. But the whole thing about it is that, you know, as long as you guys stay out there and keep vigilant, and as long as I keep vigilant, you know, I don't think I have to make videos like this, because I don't. I mean, it's been a long time since I made a video like this. It's been weeks, you know, and that's because when I got to the hospital, I decided not to make these long form True Bones videos, and because they make no sense, they're not productive. But today is productive because I'm just letting you all know to have your recorders ready, because he's about to start ramping up the stupid. He's about to start boldly going places where he shouldn't be going and doing things that he shouldn't be doing. He's going to be doing videos of emailing people. He's going to be doing videos calling people transsexuals and all that stuff. Well, no, that's the type of shit that, you know, everybody needs to see. You know, everybody needs to see this because he's on YouTube. He's doing this shit on YouTube and Twitch. And everybody needs to understand that Twitch and YouTube tolerates this behavior because they just tolerate the behavior. Unless I'm NBC, Epic Games, ABC, or Disney, they're not going to do nothing. But it's strictly against their guidelines and policy, the shit that he does, which is the racist shit, and also the criminal behavior of, the civil criminal behavior, I guess is what you would call it, of showing people how to steal other people's stuff or infringe on other people's copyrights and IPs. It's okay to show people that stuff. It really is. YouTube's down with that. But the instant you say something about his mother, well, he files a privacy complaint, and then YouTube takes your video down. You know, it's amazing how this works. But he's been filing privacy complaints and all that other type of shit in the past. And it stopped working because I started making videos about what isn't private, what's publicly available. And I send that video to YouTube to let them know that what's depicted in this video has nothing to do with that privacy complaint. And they usually get thrown out. So he really doesn't do that much anymore. But the whole thing about it is that I did a whole music video, folks. 3 weeks. I made a really nice video in 3 weeks for Genesis. She loves it. She's taking the video and she's gonna be putting up in beauty salons and stores and shit like that, because her whole thing is that she's also a hair artist. She's actually been on TV. I think she was in some contest, some hair contest or something on TV. She was in an actual TV series, you know. She does music and a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, she's a real musician, you know, and she respects people and everything, you know. But he's not a composer. He doesn't do music. He's not an animator. He doesn't even have an animation studio, and he doesn't even have the rights to the shit that he sells, you know. Well, yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Other than getting people involved in this, having lots of content available for people to look No, that was not me. I found out about the SNK thing from the other True Bones Animation Studio. They came in yesterday, and while I was streaming, and told me that SNK, had something about True Bones, saying he was an innovator of other shit. And then after that, I went over to the Discord, and I saw what some of them guys over there were doing on the Discord, and I said, okay, well, you guys did it. Y'all did it. I mean, usually, back in the day, I would have to sit back. Oh well, that's great. That's great. I mean, Todd Fox's videos, the best videos to actually put a shine a light on them. Uh, but the way that you guys did that, or whoever did that, was great, because I'm like, this is shit that I had to do on my own for a long, long time. I had to do all this shit on my own, and it got to a point to where I'm like, is it worth it? Is my health worth like going after this shit? If he wants to be a criminal and people wants to buy his criminal shit, I'm to the point that I didn't want to do it no more. But because I sat in the hospital and I was like, no, this shit ain't worth it. But I came to my senses and I'm like, I can't let him beat me into his bullshit, right? I can't fall victim to his bullshit. So when I was in the hospital, even though I was in the hospital bed, after I got healed up really good to where I can actually show myself, I got back on. I got my phone and started streaming every morning. Every morning, while I was in the hospital, he was just constantly saying stupid shit, just constantly doing it, and just having a field day at my almost demise, So the only way to look evil, to look evil in his face, is just to stare evil in his face. Let evil know that I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not, and I didn't. I didn't go down. I did not go down with a fight. He did everything he probably, and he still is. I mean, he's still out there. And my whole thing is that I do these preachy videos sometime, and hopefully people can spread these videos out to watch out for him. Do not do business with True Bones or Joseph Earl Mcpeek. He's not who he claims to be. He's not. He's not an animator. He's not a music composer. He hasn't done nothing. He wants to be something, but he can't be that person. So, just like the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, he has been stricken from the record. And they did. So here's the thing. So here we go. So I guess we got right here. It says, but True Bones is Game Rips. Look it up. And then SNK didn't realize that. Thanks for mentioning it. All related content regards has been redacted. Thank you for taking notice, but honestly, you might want to scrub that part of the of promoting him, or publish a retraction, because calling this guy an innovator is kind of embarrassing after what he's put the animation community through. He's just a delusional mental harasser who plays with stolen programs. Joe is back to reposting his scam videos. He made 3 of them public again in an attempt to sell to Unreal again. Why? I thought he was a $5 million company. Why would a $5 million company have to put scam videos back up? Because he's not making money. I keep on telling people, I don't care what part of Gumroad he's on, or what he's saying about Gumroad, or how much. He's not making no money through Gumroad. But if he was, he should be the millionaire that he is, and just fucking ignore little people like me. But he won't. because he keeps his attention on me. This guy's running a pretty dangerous scam where he has stalked several artists using the information he collected from purchases. That right there alone is enough to not deal with this dude. I saw that. Thank you for tracking these things at Spider Tech. Spider, it's been exceptionally effective to reach out to anyone who comments on those videos. Thank you so much for listening to the victims here. I can't even describe to you to you how much pain this person has caused artists in recent years. And then he comes in This is what, 5 hours ago? Was this today? No, True Bones ain't game rip. Sketchfab iClone R. True Bones Motion Animation Studios. Reliable source right here, people. Yeah, so is that reliable source right here? You have got to be kidding me, promoting True Bones content. This man is a racist thief. Those animations are stolen from video games. Please do your research on this one. Yeah, you didn't do research on this one. But yeah, folks, I mean, I figured I'd get on here and talk about I gave him 36 minutes. And I think that's more than enough. Going viral, exposing them. Thanks. The website is going viral, exposing them. Thanks. I hope we can put an end to 3D asset thieves. Well, the thing about it is, he's the biggest one. And not only is he the biggest one, but he's the only one out of all the asset thieves that are out there who makes infomercial of the stolen shit that he takes. And then makes videos lying that he's the one who owns it, and they're the ones who stole it from him. But the funny thing about it is, when Epic came a knocking, his channel went down. I did a video. I did that legendary video, which is still up, that he has tried to take down. The True Bones Steals Fortnite shit video. And that's the video that really actually dwindled that troll's power, because he had that channel and he used his channel to hurt a lot of people, because YouTube was looking at the views and the subscribers, and if you try to tell them that, hey, this guy's doing this shit, please do something about him, blah blah this, and they wouldn't do nothing. They wouldn't do a damn thing. So since they wouldn't listen to me, I had to do the next best thing, is to get somebody who has a lot more money than Joe. Oh, my bad. Not a lot more money, just basically a lot more viewers and subscribers, and has way more money than Joe would ever see within his lifetime. To go to YouTube and tell YouTube, remove the shit or we sue you. So what happened? What do you think happened? Because the Disability Act basically says if he's doing this, they need to take it down, or they get their safe harbor license revoked. See, the whole thing is about the safe harbor license. So YouTube could have lost their safe harbor license if they didn't take the dude's channel down, and they took it down. They took it down because Epic had the proof that he was stealing their shit, and there's nothing they can say about it because he's on their platform. More than just asset thieves, reactionary bullies, and stalking bigots. Yeah. My whole thing is, I've kind of eased back into being an animator versus somebody who wants to save the world from True Bones. I can't be that person. I can't be that person like I was trying to be. I was trying to be the person that's going to stop him from taking advantage of people, harassing people and other shit. I did the best I could for these past couple of years, folks. I really did. I did everything I possibly could to stop him from harassing me and harassing other people, and mostly I kept myself in his sights. I didn't mean to keep myself in his sights, but I just was in his sights because it was a back and forth. It was a back and forth that you know, it couldn't be maintained. You know, um, he'll do his. I mean, it gets getting to a point to where he do his video, I do my video, and then we'll hang it up. I mean, I've actually done, I've done so many videos about him. Um, it's not funny, you know. Um, all the content. I mean, this this he this whole thing between me and him has made my situation toxic. But I'm trying to get rid of that. I'm trying to get rid of that stupid toxicity where I engage him in every little fight that he wants to have. If he wants to go out and make transsexual videos about me, he can go ahead and do it. I have to look at people like like Dave Chappelle and all the other comedians who actually have people that hate them, and they don't stop because someone hates them. They keep going and they get louder as they go along. You know, Actors, everybody. You gotta look at these people. You know, who expose themselves to millions of people around the world, and after a million people, you're gonna have some haters. You know, and so you gotta look at that. You can't let a few haters keeping you from sharing yourself with the world. You know, sometimes I wish sometimes I wish I could have did more because this shit with X and K probably would have never happened. You know, if I was more diligent, if I was more diligent and shit, a long time ago before before the beginning of this year, man. I should have did more. I wish I could have did more. But after I had my stint in the hospital, I just said it's not worth it. It's not worth chasing after his videos, making videos and back of videos. I keep on trying to tell some people, fuck him. People's like, he's doing this. Fuck him. Fuck him. I told somebody today, don't worry about it. Fuck him. He's not worth it. He's proven to society he's not worth it. If they were to build a ship and all the worthless people were to get on the ship and leave this planet, even the worthless people say we don't have nothing to do with him because he's that worthless. Even the worthless will pass him by. He has nothing. For what I understand, for what some people have told me, that he spent most of his life just adrift. He doesn't know who he is. He's still trying to find out who he is. Of course. I mean, I didn't set the the balls rolling in self destruction. He did. He did. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know Dave Chappelle is kind of toxic to some people, but like I said, Dave Chappelle really do have people that hate him. Yeah, I'm serious. He has people that really truly do hate his guts, but you can't let the hate of the few dictate dictate your path, your destiny, your fate. You can't do it. You can't do the haters hate because they can't do what you do. That's what Joe is. He's a hater. He keeps that's what his whole thing has been about. I've done a lot of work to be proud of. He comes along and tries to say I didn't do it. He didn't make that. He took it from here, and I'm like, well, he never shows nobody nothing. He just makes the shit up because that's how much hate he has. He can't say nothing factual. He can't do nothing factual. He just has to hate, you know. And I tell you, if you have to hate somebody that much, why talk about them at all? Why? Why? I mean, I used to be driven by a lot of hate towards Joe. I used to hate the hell out of the man, but I'm like, no, fuck it. No matter how much you hate a person, they're not gonna disappear. They're not gonna go away. You can't hate somebody out of existence. You can't be like 1,800 miles away from somebody behind a keyboard trying to hate them out of existence. It don't work. All that energy that you use to hate somebody can be focused somewhere else to better your life. Somebody may hate some people. People are always gonna hate you no matter what, and you gotta take that shit and you gotta roll with it and take it. After you roll it up, throw it straight in the trash because that's where it belongs. You know, people don't know how strong they are until they actually get their asses up and declare themselves and try to make themselves stronger. You get stronger when you fight yourself to defeat the thing that's holding you back. If you letting bullshit hold you back where you can get held back, it'll take a toll on you. And that's where Joe excels at. He wants to make you into something that he can always play with. And Joe's finding it harder and harder every day to play with me because I helped get another protection order on him. I helped. If it wasn't for me and you guys giving Matt Sprader the information that they needed, Joe probably wouldn't have a protection order because one of the things that helped their case was the shit that he does and he claims he doesn't do, but when they take him to court, you see him saying the shit, and then he has his mother sit there in there. She don't know what the fuck to do. She ain't got no control over that bastard. So I'm smiling today because he has 2 protection orders on him, and one is about to get renewed in the next couple of days. Any place he goes to apply for a job, bank account, anywhere he goes, they can look his ass up and see he has 2 protection orders against him for stalking. 2 protection orders against him for stalking. Who's gonna hire somebody who has 2 not 1, 2 protection orders for stalking and harassment? Who? Would you want this person in your store with your female employees after the fact that he's been stalking people, harassing people to the point to where they had to go and get protection orders against them? And if that's not the case, what about the court transcripts? Shit's funny. Shit is funny. Just 6 years ago, he had none of this shit. Because he thought this shit would never happen to him because he was safely behind his mom's skirt, hiding in his mom's garage, creating all type of crazy shit with his little itty bitty 650 Ti computer, harassing, stalking, and stealing from people. But now, the great troll he was is just a shell. He's now just a shell of what he was because I took his shell away. What's the one thing you can do to a troll? It's to show people who the troll is. I think I did that. It took me some years to do it. But he can't hide who he is no more. He can't lie about who he is no more. He can't do it. No matter how much he says about me, I've done what I was supposed to do. I made it so that he can't deny who he is. He can say I'm a transvestite. He can go out and make cartoons of me. But people know that's not me. But I can make a video, or any of you guys can make a video about what a racist, bigot, thieving crook he is. And everybody believe that because we have the proof that he's done it. There's a big difference between saying somebody did something and actually proving it. See, the public can take the hearsay shit. That's a small percentage. But the rest, the majority of people who have sense will see for themselves after watching a couple of his videos that he's insane. Something's wrong with him. He looks like a drug addict. Especially when he has videos saying that he did drugs. He puts this shit up on YouTube. He puts pictures of him photoshopping my face on Aunt Your Mammy, but then says he's not a racist. It's all fun and games until all the fun catches up with you, Joe. You know, all that shit catches up with you, and people see who you really are. They see they see not true bones, but a sad man who's halfway to his 60s, who's pulling these stupid con games and chasing after a fat disabled man for the rest of his life. That's all that's all he wants to be known for, as the guy who chased around and harassed a fat disabled man. That's it. That's who he wants to be known as. That's what he wants. You know, every time he brings up every time anybody brings up Joe's name, or Joe even approaches somebody, he say, hey, I've heard something about you on the internet. That's because of me. That's because of me. You know, so it's just laughable. It's just laughable that he can't stop himself. It's just laughable. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't care. I don't care what he says about me. I don't even care if he makes videos about me being a transvestite. I don't care, because it's something I don't put an emphasis on worrying about anymore, because it's something I don't have to worry about. You know, I did a lot of growing up as we get in this year, and I want to focus on my animation and focus less on him. And this is just basically me saying, this is my farewell letter to Joe. You know, that I'm concentrating more on myself than him. And I know he's feeling left out. He's been feeling left out for a week, folks. You know, when I'm not invested in him, you know, folks, I've gotten, how much animation have I done? I've done over, I would say I've gotten over 5, maybe 6 minutes of animation. I'm thinking about all the projects I've done over the last month. You know, some people only get like 27 seconds done. I'm getting like 30, 31 seconds done in a day. You know, meanwhile, he's going around making. I mean, yeah. I never told you all. He had a fake account. He made a fake One Gun account on TikTok. And was putting up those transvestite animated characters of me up there. And like I said, you know, he hit him. He hit the shit before we went to court. He hit it. You know, so he probably has him back up, but he's probably going to hide him again. He's probably gonna hide him again once we go back to court again, which will be in a couple of weeks. You know, so it's good to know that he's not gonna stop. It's good to know that I have proof that he won't stop. We even have video of him saying that he won't stop. You know, where you guys at? He literally called you a transvestite until he pissed off a bunch of actual transgender artists who came and kicked his ass. Caught up, it did. Well, even caught up, it did. You talking Yoda? You bet talking Yoda. Everything he's ever done has made it worse for himself. Poor Joey literally is so isolated. He's just streaming a robot playing piano now to nobody. I saw it and reported it. Also on TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook. Yeah. He didn't think I knew about the TikTok. My lawyer had the thing. You know, we that was one of the things we were supposed to show the judge. But we didn't get a chance to show the shit to the judge because Joe agreed to the PPO, because we had like a whole booklet full of shit that he did, and we didn't get a chance to show because the judges asked us for it. I was like, "What do you want?" I said, "I want my P. I want a protection order against this fool." And Joe's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna talk to him no more." And then that was it. You know, because the shit I had in there was enough to fuck him up seriously. You know. Because all that shit was going to be entered in the court record. So anybody call up the court record or get the transcript, they'll see all the shit that he's done. You know, I'm hoping in the Sprader case, they entered all the shit that he's done into the case. And I'm hoping that's what happened. You know, Yeah. He was on TikTok. He didn't know we knew. There was something we was gonna surprise him with, because we actually I mean Joe got the packet of what we gave what we gave to the what we gave to the judge. He got a whole packet of it. Yeah, he has the whole packet. Actually, we did submit that to the yeah, that's right. We did submit it. So if you go and look up and if you go to court, give them my case number, and ask for the transcript, you'll get everything that he said, everything I said, everything the judge said, and all the shit that we had. He had nothing. He didn't have nothing. Nothing to give the judge of anything. I mean, uh, I don't know what to say, folks, but I don't know what's more to say. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I've been animating all day, and you made a clone one gun on Real Illusion a few years back. Also, Joe does not belong on a platform for kids. Yeah, he keeps cloning me. He did it. I mean, he did it over there on Sketchfab multiple times. He pretended to be multiple times. I mean, he goes around pretending to be me because he can't beat me. You know what it says? If you can't beat him, join him. So he goes around pretending to be me and do all the dastardly shit that he used to do in his name. He goes around doing it in my name. You know. And so one day I'll try to do something. Somebody say, "Wait a minute, you're this person. You did this," and I have to explain to them, "No, that's not me. It's this guy." I have to carry around a whole packet of shit with me every time I go somewhere to say, "Oh, it wasn't me. It's this guy," and here's the proof. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, I'm aiming for. I'm trying to aim for bigger, better stuff. And the only way I can get bigger and better stuff is to start, being more professional and start actually trying to I've already started a community. We got a community, a good, nice community here. Um, I just need to just keep trying to build my community, member by member, step by step, I want to work closer to artists, get to know more artists and stuff like that. It's good because since I've been out the hospital, actually really people who actually use Real Illusion to do more than dance videos actually come and watch my channel. And they stay watching my channel for a very long period of time. So instead of making a bunch of videos, I just make a couple of long ones during the week, and just hang out, and just talk to you guys because I get more out of talking to you guys than actually, getting steamed about what Joe's going to do next. You see, yeah. In Real Illusion, your ID shows up as a veteran, and Joe shows up as a no title nobody when he cloned you. I know. Oh, I'm a veteran now. I'm a veteran over there in the foreign board. I finally made it to veteran status. That goes to show you how often I go over to that cesspool. I don't really even come over here. I don't really come over here, man. Let's see. What's my profile? Picture. Oops. That's not it. Let's go home. Oh, here I am. Nah, I'm just a distinguished member still. Veteran of Troll Wars. Real Illusion ID says a veteran, and Joe shows up as no title nobody when he clones you. What happened to the True Bones Discord? I can't get it. A veteran. Oh, if you're trying to get to the True Bones Discord, you're gonna have to make a totally new Discord because I guarantee you Joe has you blocked. Because Joe needs a place where he can go and sell his stolen shit. Because he's getting harder for him to do it on Gumroad. So so he's gonna open up a Discord, and then within that Discord, he's gonna be using that Discord to sell his stolen shit. So he's gonna be giving out a whole bunch of Discord links, and basically use Discord as a store to sell his stolen shit. See, you can block. He can actually control who comes there and who doesn't come there. So more power to him. We should be fucking decorated by now. More blue box than a troll clone. Yeah, so so I got a 6.7K. I really don't know what this shit means. I really don't. 47 achievements, 378 posts, and 9 followers. I don't think that's like the top whatever. Troll clone. I have infinite Discord accounts. There's literally nowhere on Discord I can't be. Joe can never trust any one of his Discords. But before I go, let me set the record straight on Joe and his transphobic bullshit that he's put me through all these years. For some reason, Joe thought it would be insultful for him to mimic me as a transvestite. All right, made me mad because I'm not a transvestite. I'm not a homosexual. I'm not none of that. But I got to thinking, why use transsexuals and homophobic people as a way to insult somebody? So I had to get into my head, it's not an insult, right? It's not an insult because being something or someone and existence period is not an insult. If you're a transsexual or homosexual and you walk among the rest of us, well, then you have every right to do what the fuck you want to do, and live the way you want to live. It's no insult to be transgendered or transgendered or homosexual. It's not an insult. And I had to bring that awareness to myself. Like, he's just doing this because he's ignorant and doesn't know no better. Yeah, I mean, I've known people like that. I've actually had to work beside. I mean, I had to work beside people who were homosexuals and transgender. I had to work side by side with these people. And being an artist means you're gonna be running to these people on the daily, and these people can either make you or break you. You gotta, and my whole thing is, like, I've been persecuted enough in my lifetime just for being a black man. I know how it is to be discriminated against. Why should I do the same thing? Why should I follow down the same road to discriminate against somebody? Because I can. Because they're not me. It's not right. So I just got to the point to where when Joe makes the videos, I just laugh at him, and I actually tell people, I'm like, yeah, so everybody, he's gonna get mad and go and make transsexual video characters out me again, because he has no recourse to do anything else. He can't win a fight. Win him in the fight is going making transsexual videos of somebody. And then somebody's like, who made this? Like, this 50-year-old man who lives in his mom's garage. Think about it. You got a 50-year-old man who sits in his garage all day making videos of people being transvestites or transsexuals. Confirm Joe's Discord link is broken. Verified through the info on Joe's exposing him as a scam link. That would be terrifying, right? But he's completely transparent about everything. So my whole thing is, um, my whole thing is that I guess YouTube woke up, and a lot of people woke up, and I'm using the word woke as in not saying like to go and cancel people out. No, I mean woke as of coming to an understanding. Woke is not a bad word. If somebody says you're woke or you acting woke, it depends on what they're talking about, right? Being woke doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to just be against something because I don't agree with it. No, being woke is that you've arisen to the fact that there's some bad shit happening, and I realize it now because at first it wasn't on my agenda to deal with. And people use that word as a bad word. I don't think it's a bad word. I just think it's a word of you finally becoming aware of what the hell's going on and what you can do to stop it. You know, it wasn't until when Joe started attacking me with the transgender and transvestite and all the other bullshit that he was doing when I actually became woke. I actually start saying, you know what? These There's nothing wrong with being that way. And to be offended is to say somewhere I'm a racist because I'm offended because of that. You know, I had to take it like this. I can't be offended because it's nothing. It's nothing funny about it. It's not an insult. I mean, that kind of killed Joe's whole attack towards me. Is because I myself said it's not an insult. You know, just like blackface. If a white person wants to put makeup on their face to make them want to be black and act stupid, it's not an insult. It's just a show of ignorance. If they feel that lowly of themselves that they can't be themselves and they have to pretend to be something else, that's not my fault. It's theirs. Stupid pricks you. I don't think anyone even uses the word transvestite anymore. Like it really, really old fashioned expression. There are transgendered people and then there are people who get surgeries. You know what? Yeah. So that's my little confession there because at first it kind of pissed me off that he was making the videos, but then I had to come to realization. I actually had my woke moments like, hey, that's not an insult. It's just a way of somebody. It's just a way of somebody living. That's somebody living their life. How can somebody living their own private life make me angry? I know I'm not transgendered. I know who I am. I know who I was born to. I even know what's on my birth certificate. And the whole thing about it is that when we went to court, we have I think the most we found was 340 instances of Joe calling me a transgendered and saying I think he said something about we had the shit and we was gonna show the judge, right? We was gonna show the judge the shit. Joe didn't know we had the shit. We had the shit, and we also had my birth certificate, and we was gonna play back to back each time he got on YouTube and said that I was a transgender and I was a woman trying to become a man. We had that shit, and we was gonna we was gonna tell the judge like, well, judge, he does this, and he has no proof. He just says it, and he claims he claims that he has he has proof that and the thing about it is we had proof that he was doing it and he was saying it. We didn't get a chance to say it because the coward decided that he was just going to accept the protection order. We didn't get a chance to actually pull a full case together. But everything was submitted to everything we had was submitted to the court, so it should be in court record. It was just so, so I'm getting ready to get off, folks. I've been here for over an hour, talking about stupid shit. I mean, I had a successful day. I made a really good animation, and I'm kind of proud of myself. Um, but but it's like this, folks. The next couple of weeks, watch out. He started to ramp up the stupid. He started doing his videos again, where he says he's gonna take down videos and stuff like. Um, I just gotta say this: if he takes down videos, right? If he takes down a video, whatever, make sure you just get another channel, re-up the video, and just keep the videos up until the 14th. All right, keep the videos up to the 14th, because I want to make sure the person I'm going to talk to on the 14th, who's going to enforce the protection order, also sees all the shit he's done since the protection order. That's what I keep telling everybody. If he takes down the video, just put it right the fuck back up. Just put it right the fuck. Get another account, put the right the fuck back up. No, make multiple accounts and have the videos on those accounts. So every time he takes down one, there's gonna be another channel with the same videos. It takes them a few days to a few weeks to take the shit down, but that's all right. That's all we need. That's all we need. I would start adding the original URLs to the videos. Yeah. If he does a video, add the URLs to him. Even though he takes them down, those URLs are registered to that video, and those can be traced all the way back to his channel. So, me and Todd Fox were doing that. Todd Fox really helped me before I went to court last year. He really helped me because he kept track of a lot of shit. You know, I mean, I was in the hospital a lot too, so he kept track of a lot of shit that he did. So did Polywick Studios. Yeah, so the whole thing of him trying to fool people and getting, I mean, the whole thing about him coming over here and saying all this bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. He's still out there, folks. I mean, he Joe has the same ability to make many accounts, many fake accounts, and pry and spy on all of us. All right, he could be in here right now, watching me. You know, he could be in my friends list over there on Facebook and on Instagram, just so he can keep track of what I'm doing and what I'm saying. He's just waiting for me to slip up so he can have something to talk about the next day. I remember the day I showed my emails. Now I knew when I showed my emails that day, it wasn't nothing in them. It was basically nothing. I haven't got no emails for anybody, any serious shit in a while. I didn't open up the emails. I mean, I let him look in there. And if he was smart enough, he'd probably see something in there that I don't think he would have liked to saw in those emails. But he's too stupid to see it. But I ain't worried about it. It's on the subject line. And he's going to take the subject lines of all those emails and show the judge as proof that I'm calling his mom. I'm sorry, folks, but that's it for today, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off, and I'm gonna go and um, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here for the rest of the night, folks. For the rest of the day, I probably, like I said, I will probably be on for a while, you know. But you all keep diligent, you know. I don't know why this guy hates transgendered people. I really don't know why he hates them. I really don't know why he doesn't like gay people. I don't even understand that shit. I mean, he's been listening to too much Tucker Carlson. That's what it is. He's a wannabe Tucker Carlson. That's how I see him as. The thing about it is, nothing good comes of a Tucker Carlson wannabe. Yeah, you guys stay safe and stay cool, man. You know, You guys stay safe and stay cool. And like always, and as always, folks, as always, you can't hurt me, Joe. You can't hurt me. Sticks and stones, they break my bones, but just remember you can hurt me. No, Joe can't hurt me. No, I've been right, but I've been wrong. But you still can't hurt me. But you just can't hurt me. No. Ooh. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. Like, you can't get it. No, you can't hurt us, dude. Life is reach for the female dog. Sticks and stones, Joe, will break my bones. Yeah, but you cannot hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. I've been right more than I've been wrong, but it still can't hurt me. I'm out of y'all. It just can't hurt me. Ooh. No, it just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. Oh, next verse. Ooh. No, you just can't hurt me. Here we go. You just can't hurt me. Oh. See you guys. I'm out of here.
A better place if we take out the hate.
Stop all the hate right now.
Yeah. Let's keep it real. It'd be better if we just subtract the fake. Yeah. So be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel that disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say, sticks and stones may break my